right, welcome hockey fans. We're live here in Pitt Meadows, BC. We got a matchup between the Burnaby Bulldogs and the Kelowna Rockets. We're just waiting for the refs to take the ice here so we can get warm up going. Glad you could make it out here on a Saturday night at 9 p.m. Hope everybody's having a good time, having a beer, vodka soda, some sort of alcoholic beverage, or maybe you're into cannabis, like Terry. Two-time ring I coach here, Terry Terrian. Not drinking anymore, sticking to the cannabis drink. So hope you're having a good time, Terry. We're missing you here down in Pitt Meadows. So for those of you that have never been to this rink, it's kind of a weird one. The bench is right over there. The other wall's right there. And then over here is where we got all the fans. We got Kevin Day, Kyle Douglas waving hi. That's our sponsor for the Power Play, BC Sportswear. We got some other fans over here. We got Alex's grandpa joining in. So there we go. That's where we're at here at Ridge Meadows. You know, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section and we'll put your comment live on the stream. Feel free to contribute to the live stream drinking fund tonight. We would definitely take part in that. So we got two undefeated teams here, meeting head to head here in the round robin. Should be a really good game. Glad everybody can make it. Once again, if we run into any issues in the live stream here with some choppy play or anything like that, please leave a message in the comment section and I will try and clean it up right now. I've got the stream on another screen here. It looks to be running fine. So everything is up and operational. Leave your comments and we will get them on the stream here. Here we got some more crazy fans that just joined. Terry, your wife Val's here. She's just down there with Kim. Bad combination. You know, Buddy Smith there. Dan Fogarty, hope you're having a good time at the BCDC concert tonight. All right, we got our first comment of the night here. Angie Simister, 8514, says, "Go Rockets." So thanks, Angie. Glad you contributed to the stream. Warm-up is now underway. Score clock is not on. We are really close to the action here today. As you can see, when I drop down, that's just how far we're up. That's my Diet Coke, which is keeping me going, or Diet Pepsi. So we'll watch these guys shoot. We should get some good views here tonight, and some bad ones, especially on the shots to the net. But yeah, you'll get a good live action down to this end. Down at the far end, it might be a little bit of a challenge, but we will do our best to make it work. So any predictions tonight? Betway has the line at 6.5. There's your favorite Rockets. They're all lining up here to go take shots on goal. All right, we got another comment on the screen here from Lodge 01. Says, "Go Maximus, go Rockets." Got another comment here from Karen Murray, "Go Rockets, go." The guys are all joining us tonight, all 12 of you so far. Let's see if we can get the number over 20 tonight. There's the big dog, Alex McCoggan. He's getting the start this evening. He's getting some stretching in. Walt Dog's in the net right now, taking some shots. I hope you enjoy the view because it's going to be like this all weekend. And then over there on the bench, we got on the far left, we got Jason Mooring. To his right, we got Jesse Coverley. To his right, we got Jesse Meekins. And in the bottom corner there, we got Andrew Pendre. Once again, we want to give a shout out to the U15 Central Zone female Rockets who had a game today in Nelson. Also have one more tomorrow. A special shout out to Ava Konings. We miss you, Ava. Wish you were here at the rink. Cheer on your brother Jake and your roommate, Gabriela Torriero. She loves when we call her name out in a live stream. So I hope you're watching, Gabriella and Ava and the rest of your friends on your team. Charlie Knight, how you doing? We got 2 minutes left for warm-up here. Let's take a look at our lineup here today. With Alex in net, same lineup as this morning. We have a healthy Jake Connings today. He's good to go. He had a great game this morning. It looks like the starting line is going to be Davin Sinister, Charlie Mooring, and Logan Day. On defense will be Jake Connings and Jace Cubberly. Starting in net is Alex McCoggin, sorry. Sorry, big dog, I always mess that up. And let's meet the team one last time here before the game starts.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Davin Sinister, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nash Riddell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing. Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Jace Cubberly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conians, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Goulboulon, number 20, defense. Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilton Fortress, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCoggin, goalie, 31.
All right, that's your Rockets. Once again, drop your comments in the comment section. We'll put them on the screen. Jen Bishop, Rockets go. Thanks, glad you enjoyed the intros and the lineup. We'll keep it going the rest of the year. Keep tuning in, keep dropping comments. All right, once again, the Rockets still trying to put pucks in the bag. They're always last for whatever reason doing that. But that's just how they do it. There's no music today, so the YouTube algorithm won't take us down. And if music does get played, we don't own the rights to the music. We don't even control the rights, YouTube. All right, cheers done. Rockets ready to go. Got a nice big puck mark in front of us here. Not a lot of clean glass in this building. I was wrong in the starting lineup. Looks like McAllister, Scott, and Hoodless are starting with Pendre and Smith. That's why it's just a projected lineup. Big dog in net got that one right. Face-off won by Burnaby. They dumped it in. Puck's in front of us here. McCoggin stops the puck. Smith picks it up. Smith drops to Pendre. Pendre takes a look. Pressured there by Graves. Puck is cleared out. Graves has it. Loses it to Smith. Hurley turns it over. McAllister almost buried it, but Farley was there to make the save. 14:35 remaining. All right, we got that big smudge here, but that is a puck mark. Mooring wins the puck back. Pendre shot just wide of the net. Puck behind the net, picked up by Mooring. Back to the point, kept in Smith, right to Day. Day circles. Tries to feed it over to Pendre. Puck turned over. cleared by the Burnaby player. Right up here, shot, oh, just wide of the net. That was Graves sneaking in. Puck behind the net, Pendray picks it up, he gets bumped by Graves. Mooring has the puck, looking for Day. Day up to Mooring. Mooring with some speed. Throws it to the front, just missed Sinister. Poked away there by Fandy. Fandy behind his net, leaves it for Briscoe. Briscoe up the boards looking for, I believe that was Hurley. Puck in front of us here, and icing is the call. .13:33 remaining. Once again, it's these weird ice times here down in the Lower Mainland where you don't get 20-minute periods like we do up in Kelowna. 15 and a half of whatever is remaining. Face off to the right, won by the Rockets. Fogarty at the point. Goes back to Douglas, throws it out front. Oh, just missed. Stepped in as Lalonde, shot, saved by Farley. Puck sitting there. Behind the net, Meekins looking for Terrian. Puck is cleared, right out to Chow. Chow with some speed. Pushed away by Fogarty. Touched up by the Rockets. And Fogarty's getting a holding penalty. That was a soft one, but it is a call by the referee, which brings us to a Fogs audio penalty kill. If you need some audio equipment, you're hosting an event, you're doing Meat Fest, Rib Fest, not Veg Fest, contact Dan Fogarty. He'll get you some nice audio gear, staging, lighting. I don't know if he does lighting, but I'm pumping it. He will hook you up, give you a good deal. Fogs Audio. Face off to the right of McCoggan. Won by Meekins, pushed back behind the net by Coverley. Right to Konings. Fires it down, tipped by Douglas, down the ice it goes. That's Lung back there. Luang. Cuts up the middle, gets bumped by Coverley. Great play by Coverley. Puck behind the net. Puck thrown out front, shot saved by McCoggan. That's Folino. Puck cleared the line and out. That was out. You can see it from here. Puck is cleared out by Meekins and down the ice. 1:20 remaining. Puck on the stick of Copland. And he goes in offside as Folino stepped in just ahead of play. 12:19 remaining, and 1:11 remaining in the penalty. Face-off will be in the neutral zone to the left of McCoggan. Scott on the draw. Pendray to his left, Terry to his right. Pendray steals. Puck's in front of us here, nice and close. Scott fans on it, but it does make its way out there. Jacoby couldn't keep it in. I mean, Yakabuchi, that's how you say it. Yakabuchi couldn't keep it in. Peachy throws it over to Graves. Graves over to Yakabuchi. That's Cunningham. Cunningham circles, looks for a pass. Deflected out of the zone by Terrian. Yakabuchi leaves it for Graves. Oh, no, that's not Graves, that's Cunningham. Shot from the point, saved by McCoggan. Yakabuchi tries to beat it. I'm going to get that one wrong all night. Yakabuchi couldn't beat McCoggan. Face off to the left of McCoggan, Hoodless on the draw. Puck on the boards, cleared back to the point. Shot from the point, saved by McCoggan. Puck sitting there, cleared by Lalonde. And down the ice it goes. Lakudik, who had the shot. Once again, I'm on my own tonight, so shout out to Dan Fogarty. We miss you, buddy. Lalonde picks up the puck. rims it around the boards, right to McAllister, who chips it, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Puck comes back in front of us here. Coverly takes a look, gets it up to McAllister, turns it over. Puck fan on. That was Luong. Hoodless bumps his player. Puck is cleared. Hurley goes back for it, pressured there by Mooring. Puck cleared back, picked up by Coates. Coates makes a move. Smith over to Pendre. Pendre takes a look. Back to Smith. Over to Konings, or to Nugent, sorry, Nugent. To Mooring, to Hughes. Hughes just missed it. Puck in deep. Pendre keeps it in. Or at least tries to. No, he does. It's in. Picked up by Mooring. Pokes at it. Picked up there by Hurley. Puck is chipped out. That was Paris trying to make a move, but he got knocked down by Smith. Puck is dumped in there by Fandy. Pendre goes back to pick it up. Reverses it back to Smith. Fandy's there. Well, this is Foligno. Foligno with a nifty move. Stops up, throws it out front. High stick there by Graves. Touched by Rocket. Hughes is there. Pressured by Graves. Pendre clears it up. Kept in at the point by Fandy. Hits the stick or the skate of Hughes and out to the neutral zone. Puck is dumped in, picked up by Hughes. Back over to Smith. Smith to Pendre. Pendre pressured, but gets it to Smith. Smith over to Hughes. Hughes up to Mooring. Fandy skates with the puck. Fandy goes wide. He gets laid out in front of us here. Big hit by Konings. Konings runs into his player again. Konings pokes at it. Right up to Day. Day looking for Sinister. Day ends up with the puck one more time. As Meekin's with him. Oh, Day gets run into by, I believe that was Graves. Graves gets the worst of it and goes off. Day's okay. Day's still out there. Coverly circles back. Doesn't like what he sees. Gets it to Konings. Konings to Sinister. Sinister cuts across the line, has two players offside, and Meekin just couldn't get back in time. And offside is the call with 7:57 remaining. 0-0 game. Shots are 3-2 Burnaby. Face off in the neutral zone. Face off won by Scott. Terrian has it. Puck's behind the net. Picked up by Terrian. Douglas bumps his player. Puck goes back to Fogarty, who fires it into the corner. Picked up by Cunningham for Burnaby. Rims it around. Lalonde keeps it in. But it does come out as he's pressured. But it does get back to Fogarty. Fogarty looking for Douglas. Stolen by Briscoe. But Rockets have it again. Terrian goes wide, goes around his player Cunningham, looks out front, just couldn't get it on the stick of Douglas or Scott. Terrian to Scott, shot, save, Farley, rebound sitting there, cleared. Lalonde keeps it into the point, throws it towards the net, just goes wide. Cunningham picks it up for the Bulldogs, goes for a skate, poked away by Scott, but it does come out eventually. Lalonde dumps it back in, Farley forced to make a save. Picky has it behind. Tries to clear, and it does make its way out. McAllister goes back, feeds it to Pendre. Pendre looking for Scott, missed. Intercepted by Cunningham. Puck behind the net. Kept in by the Bulldogs. Shot deflected over the net. There's a shot by Briscoe. Coates. Shot by Cunningham hits his player, Paris, in the face. McAllister clears right out to Mooring. Mooring dumps it in. Hoodless is there. Oh, just couldn't get there. Puck is cleared back out. That was Graves. Konings. Oh, loses it. Shot by McCoggan. Save. Scores. Chow on the rebound. Rockets couldn't clear, and he pokes it in. It's 1-0 Burnaby. Not the start the Rockets were looking for. We got a comment here by Bill Mayer. Rock 'em Rockets, be tough. Cole, love you, Pendre. Smith, good combo. I said that wrong, but you know what I'm talking. Pendre, Smith, good combo. Couldn't agree more with you, Bill. Face off at center. Cleared in by the Bulldogs. Coverly. Throws it up the middle, intercepted, shot over the net. Puck right in front of us here. Konings pushing his player around. Meekins jumps in there, cleared back to the corner here. Puck cleared. Coverly throws it to Hughes. Hughes can't clear it. Puck hits a player on the bench on the battle there with Graves and Hughes. Face-off's going to be outside the line here. Scott takes the draw. Sinister's there, he pokes it forward, goes for a skate. Partial break here, Sinister fans on the shot, saved by Farley. Puck behind the net. Puck is cleared to the corner. Fogarty steps in, bumps his player, chips the puck to the far side. Puck is cleared up to the line by Luong, kept in. Graves has it. Tries to make a pass, stolen, but does end up on the stick of Foligno. Right up to Graves. Graves gets bumped by Scott. Stolen. Day has it. Tries to feed it to Sinister, but Copland was there to knock it away. Puck's in the corner. Sinister rubs his man out. Puck kept in by Lalonde. Day to Scott. Scott walks in. Oh, he's pressured from behind there by Pishi. Looks like Sinister's getting a penalty for body or boarding. Don't know about that one, but indeed it is a call here with 4:10 remaining, which brings us to another Fogues audio penalty kill. You got an event coming up, need some audio equipment, need some staging, lighting, contact Dan. He'll give you a real good deal. Getting lots of airtime today. Bill says unlucky, more shots, Rockets. I couldn't agree more. Face off in the Rocket zone. Right in front of us, Pendre. Tries to clear, can't. Kept in at the line. Foligno tries to go around Pendre. Foligno dancing. Gets it back to the point. Shot. Saved by McCoggan. Graves can't get a shot off. Goes down low. Throws it out front. Oh, backdoor play didn't work for Foligno. Puck is cleared down the ice by Mooring. Douglas behind the net. Throws it out front. Nobody's there. Gets laid out in the process. Puck is picked up by Foligno. He just dumps it in. Far side. Graves goes for it. Smith's there. Coach joins the battle. Back at the blue line, right to Luong. All the way over to Foligno. Foligno shot, saved by McCoggan. Rebound, picked up by Smith. Under pressure, Smith, she reverses, still has it. Tries to clear, gets it to Mooring. Doesn't quite make it out. Smith's there. Tries to clear, deflected. Picked up there by Graves. Cross ice, right over to Coates. Coates goes down low looking for Copland. Copland gets bumped, still has it. Right over to Graves. Picked up by Mooring, and down the ice it goes. Farley forced to play it. Goes right out to Luong. Luong over to Jacoby, or Yakabuchi. Onto the stick of Graves. He's pressured by 3 Rockets. Coverly over to Konings. Konings looking for Terrian. Puck deflected in. All the way back. Cunningham has it. Cunningham, far side. Right onto the stick of Yakabuchi. Played out by Konings. Cleared out by Coverly. Down the ice. Penalties now over. Cunningham picks it up. Clears it all the way up to Yakabuchi. Behind his net, Yakabuchi goes. He keeps skating. Rubbed out. On the boards, Konings clears it up to McAllister. McAllister shot. Scores! Nicholas McAllister with a bullet slap shot far side. Beats Farley. 1-1 game with 1:49 left in the first period. What a shot. Bullet slap shot by McAllister. No one expected that coming, not even me. Farley had no chance. Beautiful shot. For those of you that missed the interview at the end of the game with McAllister last game, you should go back and listen to it. Smart kid he is. Hoodless picks up the puck off the faceoff, cuts in, throws it out front, nobody home. Back to the point, Lalonde shoots high, deflected over the net. Puck's in the far corner. Hoodless. Stolen by Scott. Scott throws it out front. Poked at by Hoodless, just missed. Burnaby comes up with a puck. They just dump it in, go for a change. Lalonde is there, bumped. Forced to clear it, down the ice it goes. Picked up by Hurley. Hurley around the boards for Lakudik. To Hurley, off the boards. Smith skates back for it. Coming right at us, she picks it up. Behind the net, 46 seconds left. Gets the puck to Hughes. Couldn't clear, Pendre. Oh, they scored on the rebound. I believe that's Paris. Tough break for the Rockets. I thought Pendrez would clear it there. Unfortunately, he didn't. 36.9 seconds remaining here in the first. 2-1 Burnaby. Bill with another comment, our PK pretty good. Yeah, our PK is pretty good, Bill, I do agree. Will Mac Alley, I agree. Great shot. Burnaby has the puck here, Smith's there. Pendre knocks the puck off the stick of Foligno. Puck goes back to Yakabuchi. Right over to Graves. Puck goes far side, right to Graves. Shot, deflected. Hits the netting behind us. 13.4 seconds remaining. Face-off should be to the right of McCoggan. And it is. Scramble draw picked up by the Rockets. Puck in the corner. Puck centered there by Graves. Whistle or buzzer goes, end of one. Score is 2-1 for the Bulldogs. Shots on net are 7 for Burnaby, 6 for Kelowna. So that concludes the first period here, folks. Hopefully Rockets can put it together here and come out with a strong second period. We have the offensive zone right in front of us this time, so hopefully you can see some goals. Hope everybody's enjoying their adult beverage right now. Unfortunately, I'm just stuck with Diet Pepsi right now, but soon enough we'll be breaking into the other drinks, and it'll be a great night. And once again, the Rockets are back and at it tomorrow, 10:45 a.m. here in Pitt Meadows, so make sure you're tuning in. And then there is a schedule change. Our game that was scheduled for 2 in the afternoon is now at 4:30. So we'll update the stream so everybody tunes in tomorrow at 4:30. It actually gives the players a little bit more of a break rather than having one game and then an hour and a half break and then back on the ice. So it is a benefit for us, so we'll definitely take it. We're not going to say no to that. So readjust your calendars tomorrow. No, so actually it's actually better schedule because you'll be able to watch some Sunday football. I know Angie Simister loves watching Sunday football in the afternoon. So we're about to start the second period here. It looks like Mooring, Day, and Simister are starting the period with Cubberley and Konings. Down here in net, we got Farley. And on the blue line, it looks like we got Cunningham and Briscoe. And up front, they have Coates, Chow, and Hurley. All right, puck's in the corner. Puck shot by Simister, deflected wide by the goalie. Play in front of us here. Simister runs his man into the boards. Puck right in front of us here. We'll zoom in. Big hit by Simister. Puck wired around there by number 8, Briscoe. Koning steps up. Puck goes far side over to Briscoe. Briscoe. He gets laid out by Simister right in front of us. Puck cleared up there to Chow. Chow just dumps it in. Konings goes back for it. Simister leaves it for Mooring. It goes to Day. Day with some speed, cuts in. Still has it. Tries to feed it to Simister. Puck now picked up by Harris, or by Coplin. Coplin got it right to Luong, couldn't get the shot off. It was Day tried to get it to McAllister, didn't make it. Kept in at the line. Fogarty, oh, I guess it is offside, a little late call, but offside is the call. 13:30 remaining here in the second. 2-1 for the Bulldogs. Face-off won by the Rockets. Back to Fogarty. Fogarty takes a look over to Lalonde. Lalonde up to Hoodless. Hoodless tries to feed it up front. Can't, but does get it out there. Nobody's there. Picked up by the Bulldogs. Luketic has the puck. For right onto the skate of Coplin. Backhand by Peachy over the net. Fogarty rims it around for McAllister. Just past his reach. Luong over to Hurley, back to Luong. Luong goes for a skate. Grab from behind by Meekins. Puck picked up by McAllister, the goal scorer. Throws it out front. Couldn't get it to Fogarty. Fogarty bumps his player. Luketic. Graves getting pressured. Puck at the blue line. Fogarty shot towards the net, just wide. Puck chipped out there by Hurley. Puck goes over to Fogarty. Up to McAllister looking for Scott. Puck ends up on the stick of Graves. Graves goes for a skate. Puck is cleared out. Scott. McAllister. McAllister to Douglas. Oh, Douglas just lost it. Turned it right over to the stick of Foligno. Foligno tries to make a move, can't get around Smith. Puck does go deep behind the court net. Puck at the blue line, shot, deflected, and out of play with 11:25 remaining. 2-1 game. Shots are 9-7 Burnaby. If you can see the clock at the far end, it is wrong. Our shot taker is more accurate. Face-off won by the Rockets. Hughes. Cross ice, looking for Nugent. Nugent dropped the middle, just missed Hughes out front. Puck in front of us here. Mooring battling. Puck ends up on the stick of Jacobucci. I always get that wrong. It's a tough one to say. Fandy, right in front of us, gets hit by Mooring. Puck comes out, Konings for Coverly. Coverly tries to clear, ends up on Hughes' stick. Hughes pushes it to Mooring. Mooring, shot, saved by Farley. Tried to sneak it through, but he was tight on the post and had his arms tight to his body. Puck couldn't make it through. 10:39 remaining. Copland on the draw, going up against Meekins. Meekins wins it. Back to Fogarty. Shot. It's a player rebound. Hoodless or Simister's battling. Puck is cleared right out to Lakudik. Lakudik just dumps it down. Tried to avoid the hit, but didn't quite. Lalonde looking for Day. Kept in there by Cunningham. Shot off the post. Puck on the stick of Lakudik again. All the way to Cunningham. Shot blocked by Lalonde, and out of play it goes. 10:01 remaining. Still a 2-1 game. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night here. It was raining all day here in the Lower Mainland as usual. I hope the weather was sunny in Kelowna, as it usually is. Probably a lot cooler than it was here though, by the way. And Ava, if you want to drop a comment and tell us how the weather was in Nelson, we'll post it on the screen. Play cleared out by Hoodless. Looking for McAllister. He lost an edge. Cleared out of and down the ice by Briscoe. And icing is the call. Face-off will be to the right of Farley. Scott on the draw. Tries to pull it back. McAllister ends up with the puck, tries to cut, can't, he gets bumped. Gets it to Scott. Scott takes a look back down to McAllister. Backhand, puck sitting out front. Picked up there by Graves. Clears it to the line. Now Cunningham has it. Cunningham just dumps it in. McCoggan plays it to the corner. Pendry's there, he gets bumped by Cunningham. Battle of the 19s in the corner. Scott has it, tries to rim it. Deflected there by Graves. Puck shot just wide of the net. Puck thrown out front, oh, just wide. Hoodless is there. Hoodless off the boards, down and out to the neutral zone. Puck cleared. Tendre. Over to Smith. Smith off the boards, right to Hoodless. Hoodless with some speed. Hoodless one-on-one with Cunningham. He loses it. Cunningham bumps him. Puck sitting there. Cleared. Scott in the corner. Back to the point. Coverly dumps it deep. Looks like we had a penalty coming up to the Bulldogs. 2 minutes going to number 6 there for interference. Rockets go to a power play, BC Sportswear power play. If you need a hat, jacket, shirt, bag, stickers, corporate, teamwear, you're gonna go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He'll give you a real good deal. I don't know if there's any BC Sportswear giveaways this weekend, but we'll find out. For those that were lucky enough to get one of those keychains. Face off to the left of Farley. Lalonde. Far side over to Fogarty. Fogarty. Over to Day. Day back to Lalonde. Lalonde to Day. Day takes a look to Fogarty. Fogarty shot, scores! Max Fogarty with the shot. Ties the game up at 2 on the power play. If we had a giveaway, you would have hit large and you would have got a prize at BC Sportswear, but I don't know if there was one today. There's keychains. There's still a few more keychains left. So on Tuesday, if you go down to BC Sportswear, you go see Kyle Douglas, and you say, "Go Rockets U15 Tier 2, you can get one of those keychains. There's not many left because there's a lot of people that came in on Monday. So if you want one, you better go in on Tuesday and get one. Face-off won by the Rockets. A little bit more life now for the Rockets. I know there's some comments. I'll put them up on the screen in the next whistle. Simister bumps his player. Puck's in front of us here. Back to the line. Coverly shoots. Oh, looks like Day and Cunningham are both getting penalties here. Lots of love and supports. Awesome goal, Max. Great job, boys. Woo, got lots of comments. We like them. Keep them coming. Face off to the right or left of Farley. Behind the net, cleared. Back to the line. Koning's just missed it on the weird bounce, but Coverly's there. Hits Douglas in the back of the head. Konings goes for the big hit and misses. Peachy with the pass over to Luketic. Bent back to Peachy, saved by McCoggan. The big dog came to play today, especially when we're playing the Bulldogs. Puck cleared by the Rockets. Picked up there by Yakabuchi. Yakabuchi up to Luketic. Kept in by Coverly. Luketic tries to clear. Not strong enough for icing. Or maybe it is, and it is. Face-off will be back in the Bulldog zone. The Burnaby coach isn't happy about it because McCoggan looked like he was going to play it, then just left it. So face-off will be to the left of Farley here. 7:24 remaining. Scott on the draw. Going up against Coates. Coates wins the draw. The puck isn't cleared. Smith shot. Farley glove save. When the goalie can see it, the goalie will save it. Another comment, way to go from Grandma and Grandpa. Max. Scott on the draw. Tied up. Hughes is there, but can't grab it. Puck is cleared, kept in there by Pendre, but it does go down the ice. Another icing call. And face-off once again will be in the Bulldog zone. With 7:07 remaining. This time it will go to the right of Farley. Scramble draw picked up by Burnaby. Right onto Yakabuchi. He goes for a skate, can't get around Smith. Smith clears up to the line and out. Puck is regrouped there by Briscoe. Tries to get it to Coates, but it is turned over. Nugent picks it up. Feeds it out to Hughes. Hughes to Scott. He can't handle it, but Briscoe does. Briscoe feeds it. All right, we lost audio. Looks like my batteries are low, so I am going to change those. All right, sound should be back on now. Just give me the thumbs up, anybody, if you did get the sound back. Yeah, did your battery change? Rockets are penalty killing here. Looks like Scott got the penalty. Too many pushes or punches, or I don't know, I missed it. Graves falls. Puck is thrown over to Hoodless, who dumps it down the ice. Touched by Graves behind the net. Circled back by Luong. He goes for a skate. Throws it up to Cunningham, who circles back. Puck stolen by the Rockets, dumped down. Picked up by Chow. Chow takes a look, tries to go up the middle. Stolen by Coverley. Coverley just fires it back down, 50 seconds remaining to penalty. Puck picked up by Chow. He has a look, goes for a skate. Has some speed. Still has it. Tries to go around Coverley. Takes a shot wide of the net. Kept in there by Yakabuchi. Pishi in the corner. Or behind the net. Pishi tries to get it out front, can't. Puck is cleared by Coverley, kept in by Cunningham. Coverley skates into it. Pressure from behind. Puck is out into the neutral zone, knocked out there by Douglas. Cunningham. He's feeling it, goes wide. Shot, scores, beat McCoggan, far side. Nice shot by Cunningham. 3-2 lead for the Bulldogs. 3:55 remaining in the second period. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. Volume's back. We had some batteries that were no good, but our sponsor, Dan Fogarty, Fogs Audio, supplied us with a bag of batteries, and we're up and running again. Simister going after Luong. Luong has it. Throws it to Hurley, who backhands it and out of play. Face-off's gonna be in front of us. For those wondering, there's a couple of siblings, I think, on the team. We got Hurley, and Graves. Pendre steps down, keeps the puck in. Simister has it. Takes a shot. Lays out his player who tried to step into him. Simister feeds it down low, picked up there by Hurley. Hurley throws it up the boards, kept in by Smith. Hurley feeds the puck over to Luong, who feeds the puck back to the neutral zone. Smith tries to get it. Simister just missed. Simister's offside. Rockets tag up there. Luong has the puck. Throws it. Oh, just missed mooring on the interception. Down the ice it goes. Not enough for icing. Smith picks it up. Throws it around the net. Puck goes behind the Rockets zone, net into the corner there. That's Hurley. Pendre tries to hit Simister, but a little too hard. And down the ice it goes, and icing is the call. It is tough to see as this is the blue rink, and all the plastic on the boards are blue, and the puck is black, and it makes it difficult to see. 3-2, 2:32 remaining. Shots are 13 for Burnaby, 11 for Kelowna. Rockets steal the puck here. Possible 2-on-1. Nugent just mishandled the puck there at the last minute. But the Rockets still have possession. Meekins out front. Oh, Hughes just couldn't get that loose puck. Puck cleared by Luketic to the half boards. Fogarty steps in. Puck behind the net. Meekins is there. Meekins tries to go front, deflected off a stick, covered up by Farley. 2:02 remaining here. 3-2 game. Hoodless wins the draw. To Lalonde over to Terrian. Terrian throws it to the net, deflected by Hoodless. Behind the net, McAllister runs into Terrian. Hoodless doesn't like the treatment he's getting from Fandy. Lalonde goes for a big hit, just missed. Buck in the far corner. Thrown out front. Terrian intercepts. Terrian looking for McAllister. Picked up there by Fandy. He just dumps it in deep. 1:22 remaining. Lalonde picks up the puck, takes a look. Looking for Terrian, missed everybody. No icing, it was deflected. Puck sitting there. We got a penalty coming up here. An interference call, who's it gonna be on? Is it McAllister or is it on Graves? Looks like Graves is going to the box. 2 minutes for interference, which means we're going to another BC Sportswear power play. Last time the Rockets were on the power play, they scored. So if you need a shirt, hat, toque, mittens, stickers, you're gonna have corporate or team wear, you're gonna go down to BC Sportswear, see Kyle Douglas, and he'll hook you up. 1:08 left in the period, 3-2 Rockets. Mooring Day, Sinister, Pendre Coverley. Face-off won by the Bulldogs, cleared to the line. Pendre keeps it in. Far side to Coverley. Coverley has it, takes a look, throws it down to Sinister. Sinister has it. Cuts, tripped up. Coverley gets it, he circles. Goes to Mooring. Mooring, shot, oh, just over the net. Pendre at the blue line. Far side to Coverley. Coverley to Day. Day to Sinister, to Day, oh, just wide. Sinister's there, backhand, oh, on the outside of the net. Puck cleared to the line. Coverley keeps it in, has it. Dangerous pass to Pendre, to Day. Shot, saved by Farley. Sinister gets it. Looking for Mooring, intercepted there by Briscoe, and down the ice it goes. McCoggan has it, 12 seconds remaining. Coverley. Right up to Day, Day to Mooring, 7 seconds. Mooring makes a move. Shot, oh, deflected. And the buzzer goes. 52 seconds left in the power play. It's going into the third period here. Excellent chances, but just unsuccessful at the time. Brings to an exciting third period, a 1-goal game. Don't want it any other way. I'm glad we got all 23 you tuned in today, watching the game. Got nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Tough loss for the Blue Jays today. Well, that's why you play 7 games. Let's go Blue Jays. All right, Rockets ready to go here. Want to capitalize on this power play. Hopefully we can get something here, tie it up, make it more entertaining for you in the third period. I'm estimating we'll have a 17 or 18 minute period, but you never know. There's no music, so a little bit of lack of atmosphere here. 17 minutes, I was pretty bang on with that. So 17 minutes left in the third period. Deacon's on the draw. Wins it to McAllister. But the Bulldogs get it, and down the ice it goes. Picked up by Fogarty. Fogarty tries to go at the middle, deflected. Fandy's there, but loses it. Right on the stick of McAllister. McAllister back to Lalonde. Lalonde down to McAllister, to Douglas, back to McAllister, to Lalonde. Shot, saved by Farley. Meekins. In the corner, Thandy steals. Thandy takes a couple steps, and down the ice it goes right in front of us. McCoggan leaves it for Fogarty. Fogarty goes for a skate. Gets it over to Douglas. Douglas couldn't handle it. Puck goes deep, picked up by Thandy. Thandy over to his partner. Up to I'm not sure who that is. That was Chow, actually. Chow has it. Bumped by Douglas. Stolen McAllister, 2-on-1. McAllister to Douglas. Oh, hooked from behind by Cunningham. Puck down low. Douglas back to the point to Coverley. Coverley drops his man Chow, but Burnaby has it. Burnaby goes for a skate. Stolen there by Mooring, but he lost the puck. Goes deep. Coverley picks it up. Flicks it over to Konings. Konings takes a look. Gets it to Day, but he leaves it on the line change. Didn't want to take a penalty. Mooring to Day. It's a bunch of players. Ends up on the stick of Coates. Coates gets it, dumps it in. He goes for a change. Coverley behind his net. Dumps it over to Simister. Simister takes a look. Tries to hit Day up the middle, but Mooring steals from Foligno, who jumped down. Graves tries to split the D, can't. Konings gets run into by Graves. Coverley runs into Graves. Puck does come outside the line. Hurley dumped it in, but Day's there. Day turns it over. Shot saved by the big dog, McCoggan. Briscoe with the opportunity there. Face-off will be to the left of McCoggan, who's right in front of us here. Say hi to the big dog. Face-off, Scott on the draw, wins it to the corner. Pendre in the battle. Pishi, bumping Smith. Pendre has it. Takes a look off the boards, looking for Nugent. Thandy picks it up for Burnaby. Makes a pass, looking for Yakabuchi, but it goes back to Thandy. Thandy off the boards, kept in by Pendre. Scott dumps it to the corner. Thandy and Nugent go after it. Hughes is there. Nugent tried to feed it up the boards, but it is intercepted by a Burnaby player. Puck goes over to Yakabuchi. And offside. It looked like Luketic was in offside. Go back to the comment line. There we go. There's plenty of people that got stuff to do like you, Bill, and you're choosing to support the Rockets. Thank you. We appreciate it, and I'm sure the team does. Face off in the neutral zone. Meekins on the draw. Won by Burnaby. I believe that's Paris has the puck. Paris gets dropped. Meet Terrian. Fogarty tries to clear. He does. It goes out. That's Hurley. Tries to go back to his partner, Briscoe, but intercepted. Scores! Nice play there by Terrian to Douglas. Tie game, 3-3. Way to tie it up. Now it's an interesting game with 13:08 remaining. No more one-goal game. It's a 0-0 game right now. It's exciting. I hope you don't got to use the washroom because you could miss something big here. So hold it, or you get a piss jug or something like that, but don't leave the screen. Or if you're on your phone, you can just take it with you. Face off. Now it looks like we got a penalty here. I'm not sure who it's for. We got a head contact call. Not sure who it is. Looks like Mooring is getting the call. 2 minutes for a head contact. Didn't see it there. I wonder if you guys saw it. Bill cheering for the goal. Angie Simister says, let's go. All right, back to the penalty kill, folks. Audio penalty kill. If you got an event, you need some audio equipment, staging, lighting, go talk to Dan, folks. Audio. Great man. He's our Wi-Fi sponsor, our Power Play sponsor. He also helps with the live stream. So, Dan, we miss you. I know you're doing that BCDC concert tonight. Really wish you were here. Face off, won by the Rockets. Cleared. And down the ice it goes. Hoodless. Oh, Burnaby played it back to Farley. I don't think he's expecting that. Hoodless didn't hear the whistle. Pokes at it. Face off will be to the right of Farley. We'll zoom in here. Hoodless on the draw. Doesn't win it. The Bulldogs win it. Hoodless chases. Coplin was pressured by Hoodless. Coplin has it. Tries to go to his forward, but it was intercepted by Fogarty, and down the ice it goes. Hoodless is there. Fresh off a broken collarbone, Blake Hoodless is ready to play. He's trying to get one for you, Andrew. I hope you're watching. Puck cleared to the neutral zone. 1:07 remaining in the penalty. Player was tripped up there by McAllister. No call. We got lucky on that one. We'll take it. Luong skates around Simister off the bench. Loses the puck. Konings is there. Puck's in the corner. That's Day. Tries to get it to Simister. Shot saved by McCoggan. Simister's here, and down the ice the puck goes. 35 seconds remaining in the penalty. Farley plays it. It's right to Luong, who gets laid out by Simister. Konings. Stolen by Graves. And out to the neutral zone. Too many men, and they called it. Our sponsor, Kyle Douglas, called it for the refs, and they had to call it. So, great job by Kyle. Not only does he supply great sportswear, he also calls penalties. So it's a great combination to have. So if you need a referee in the stands, or you need some company logos on some merchandise, Kyle's your guy. Call him up. He's available every weekend. Couple more comments here. Way to go, Rockets. Nice shot, Max. Oh, I think they got the penalty on the wrong side here. Little confusion at the scorekeeper's bench. I'm not sure why, but he just put it on the wrong team. Or put our penalty on the wrong team. It's a 3-3 game, entertaining game here for first place in the division, the Andrew Ladd division. He's a local hometown hero in the Ridge Meadows organization. All right, so the scorekeeper can't figure it out, but the refs have explained the situation. The coaches, everybody understands. So we're good to go now. Face-off won by the Rockets. Coverley dumps it to the corner. Picked up by Cunningham. Stolen there by Day. Back to Coverley. Coverley over to Hoodless, or to Konings. Konings to Day. Penalty is over to Mooring. Rockets back to the power play. BC Sports or power play. Shot. Blocked. Konings battles on the boards there. Puck is fired down the ice there by the Bulldogs. Just in front of us here, McCoggan leaves it. Picked up by Konings. Far side, looking for Cubberly. Ends up on the stick of Day, who leaves it for Cubberly after feeling some pressure. Cubberly gets the line, chips it in. Puck's behind the net. Vandy picks it up, and he clears it down the ice right in front of us here. Konings picks it up, 55 seconds left in the penalty. Day gets it to Simister. Simister bumps his man, has it. Throws it out to Pendre. Pendre, shot deflected. On the half boards, Pendre one more time. Down to Mooring. Over to Pendre. Oh, Pendre fumbles it. Race for the puck. Smith goes for it. Knocks the puck right off of the stick of Copeland. Great job by Smith. She has the puck. Feeds it right up to Mooring. Mooring crosses the line. Leaves it for Simister. Cuts. Over to Smith. Smith to Pendre. Pendre to Day. Shot. Saved by Farley. Rebound. Scores! Logan Day on the rebound. Power play goal. 4-3 Rockets with 4 seconds remaining in the penalty to Paris for too many men on the ice. That's the break the Rockets needed. Nice comment by Bill. Use the wheels and bodies. Jen Bishop, woohoo! Face off at center here. Too busy reading the comments. Shot forward, he takes one to the leg. That hurts. Got to zoom out here. Puck is cleared down the ice. Fogarty limping off there. That one hurts. Puck thrown out front, picked up by Coates. Coates gets it up to Chow. Chow tries to go around Konings. Chow button hooks. Still has the puck. Scott's there. Chow still with it. Dancing. Puck knocked off. Shot from Tandy, just wide of the net. Puck thrown out front. Rockets clear last minute. Hurley couldn't get it to his teammate. Hurley behind the net. Getting bumped by Konings. Hurley over to Chow. Chow. You get bumped by Terrian. Konings picks it up. Escapes around the net. Feeds it up to Douglas. Douglas can't clear. Ballon's there. He misses. He gets hit with a high stick. Chow has it. Stops. Loses the puck. Picked up here by number 9, who's Coach. Lots of action in front of us here. Graves out to Fandy. Fandy shot just wide of the net. Ballon clears it up to Terrian. Stolen by Graves. He's hit there by Terrian. Puck cleared to the line. Douglas is there, and out of the zone it goes. Some nervous fans over here in the Rocket section. Fandy looking for Graves, but doesn't get it to him. Foligno's there. Back over to Yakabuchi to Foligno. Stolen by Pendre, looking for Hughes. Pendre's there, pokes at it. Hughes. Up to Nugent. Fandy clears it to the line. Meekins. Picked up by Fandy. Fandy again. Intercepted by Cubberly, and he just dumps it in. Fandy in his own zone flicks it up to the line. Cubberly jumps it, just missed. Puck comes out. Stolen. Oh, Cubberly gets hit awkwardly into the boards. Puck thrown out front there, covered up by McCoggan. That was Graves with the chance. Cubberly looks a little bit shaken up there, took a big hit into the boards. Face-off is going to be to the left of McCoggan. A couple more comments. Jen Bishop. Angie Sinister again. Mooring. Blue line, or shot. Rebound, scores! I missed that one as a rebound, came right up to Copland. Just shot the rebound top corner over McCoggan's hand. 4-4 game, it's entertaining, folks. It's a nail biter. Don't be leaving your screen. Face off the center ice. Rockets have possession. Puck goes over to Pendray. Pendray dumps it in. Puck picked up there by Luketic. Who goes over to Hurley. Hurley to Luketic. Luketic up the middle. Right to Copland. Copland. Shot blocked by Smith. Stolen. Oh, Rockets almost had a break there. It is offside. Whistle goes. 5:58 remaining here in a 4-4 game. Face off in neutral zone. Scott on the draw. Scott wins it back to Smith. Smith to Pendray. Pendray looking for Douglas. Puck gets chipped in. Bulldogs end up with the puck. They clear it. Breakaway here coming up for Chow. Chow kick save by McCoggan. What a save. That's a beauty. That's a game saver with 5:31 remaining. There he is right there, the big dog. Alex McCoggan. What a guy. Kick save. It's number one in our hearts right now. Mooring on the draw. Tied up draw. Simister gets there. Didn't come up with it. Coverly gets it to Day. Puck's in the corner. Mooring. Puck chips. Simister in a battle. Couldn't come up with it. Tonings. Puck cleared out. Simister lays his player out. Puck goes far side. Coverly. Stolen. Graves. Backhand high over the net. Paris over to Foligno. Stolen Simister. Simister throws it to the net. Farley plays it. Picked up by Cunningham. Cleared out. Fogarty has it. Fogarty feeling some pressure. Turns it over. Shot there by Foligno over the net. Lalonde tries to cut up the middle dangerously. Puck's right in front of us here. Fogarty off the boards, nobody's there. Lalonde fires it around. Day is there. Puck comes out. Day chips it. Partial break here. But I think they're just tired and out of gas. Need a line change. Fogarty gets it to Simister. Simister tries to make a move. Fandy poked it off his stick. Right to Graves. Everybody's tired. Nobody's really skating hard now, both teams. Graves still has it bumped by Lalonde. Puck thrown in front of us here. Fogarty avoids a check, but Graves has it. Pesci. Stolen by Lalonde, thrown at Fandy, kept it in, stolen by McAllister. Oh, he just couldn't take it with him. Fandy now steals it. Fandy off the crossbar. Hoodless runs into his player, big collision. McAllister looking for Meekins. McAllister again, back to Fogarty. Fogarty, far side looking for Hoodless. Comes right out to Copland. Copland tries to clear. Fogarty's there, dancing. Has the puck. Fogarty with some speed. Crosses the line. Stops. Takes a shot. Saved by Farley. Puck in the corner. Hoodless. Tries to make a move. Burnaby's trying to break out here. Here he's coming. Smith jumps down. Gonna take it a penalty here. Taking Yakabuchi out. Tough break for the Rockets here with 2:27 remaining. Shots are 21 Burnaby, 18 Kelowna. Alex, this is for you here. What a save. Another what a save. And Stellar Alex. Face-off is going to be to the right of Stellar Alex, also known as the Big Dog. Face-off 1, Burnaby. Cross ice to Graves. Graves takes a look, far side. Toe drag. That was Coates with the toe drag. Coates down low to Graves. Graves back to Luong. Luong pressure by Douglas, still has it, circles. Cuts to the net, shot just wide. Right in front of us here for Foligno. Foligno tries to dance around Therrien, he can't. Therrien drops him. But Graves is there, he gets bumped by Konings. Douglas gets it, and down the ice it goes. Therrien with some pressure. Luong cuts back. Puck bar side, right on the stick, Foligno. Foligno. Over to Graves. Graves to Foligno. Foligno shot high over the net. Fogarty trips his player. Lalonde's in a battle too. Another penalty to the Kelowna. Touched by the Rockets. Got a boarding call here. Looks like it's Max Fogarty getting a boarding call. 5-on-3 here now with 1:19 remaining. Timeout by the Rockets. Coach Cubberley wants to talk this one over with 1:19 remaining. And once again, it's a PK Fogs Audio penalty kill. You got an event coming up, wedding, meat fest, rib fest, not veg fest. Contact Dan Fogarty. Fogarty, he'll hook you up. Good deal, good price. Well, I guess if it is veg fest, you just don't get the good deal. Dan Fogarty, Fogs Audio, sponsoring the penalty kill. Rockets in a bit of penalty trouble here. 1:19 left in the game. Koning, Sinister, Lalonde, and the big dog, McCoggan. Out here to penalty kill. Sinister wins a draw, fires it down the ice, and he chases. .105 remaining in the game. This is Yakabuchi. He goes wide, loses it. Still gets the puck back. Back to the point. Down to Graves. Graves takes a look. Graves shoots. Save by McCoggan. Another save by McCoggan. Picked up by Pishi. Back to Graves. Shoots, scores, deflected by Pishi on the power play with 34 seconds remaining. Tough break for a 5-on-3. There's still 34 seconds left. It's almost automatic getting a goal in the 5-on-3. Penalty to Smith is over now. Fogarty's still in the box for 116, but there's only 33 seconds left, so Rockets will be shorthanded for the rest of the game unless there is another goal scored. Burnaby quite content in keeping the 1-goal lead and calling it a day, as I would. Rockets got to apply some pressure here. There we go, Yakabuchi skates up. Coverley's there. Stolen. Copeland throws it across, saved by McCoggan. And that is the end of the game here, folks. Tough break for the Rockets, getting into penalty trouble. But a 1-goal game against a really good team. Not a bad way to lose if you're going to lose. Rockets backing at it tomorrow, 10:45. Make sure you tune in. All 27 of you that turned in now, tune in tomorrow. The only good news about this is that if the Rockets finish second, that means we don't have to get up so early on Monday, which I'm okay with. That's right, Jeff. You can't win them all. Alex played great, some big saves. Tough break getting into penalty trouble. But we'll be back at it tomorrow with 2 games battling for a playoff spot.
They'll all be above this caliber, too.
That's right. Good game, Rockets. You are welcome, Jen. I'll be here tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. Thanks for the comment, Bill. Player of the game. Looks like it is Aiden Cunningham for the Bulldogs. And for the Rockets is Braden Douglas. All right, folks. So once again, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.